Hey Don, how you guys doing over at Crosby Plumbing? This is Fernando, and I'm making a video for you guys so that I can show you 3 things that you can fix really easily on your website so you can start beating these guys. And these guys are ranked when you enter the Plumber Tallahassee search term. They are ranked right up here and near the top of the organic listings. So let's get started. First of all, I know you're probably asking why I'm doing this, and I decided that I know that there's a lot of guys working really hard out there in the plumbing industry, and there's not enough time to service customers, let alone take time to learn internet business and internet website marketing and things like that. So I thought I'd put together a video with attack plans that I give away for free, and most people can just use this information and make lots of money with it. And if they're too busy, then they can call me, and I can help them out with it. And let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is content. And content is pretty much any words or phrases or text on your website, any of this stuff down here. Okay? And Google likes about 2,000 words on a page, on the home page, because it gives you the opportunity to educate the customer and give information which helps the customer, and Google likes helping their customers. But it also gives you the opportunity to put keywords and phrases into your text that your customer can then find by searching a certain text. So if you, for example, put in this term, you want to make sure if you want to rank as a plumber in Tallahassee, Florida, you put that in the text somewhere multiple times in every page that you want to talk about that. And of course, there's other key terms and phrases you might want to use. But let me show you a word counter. See, if I was to highlight all the text on your page and then enter it into a word counter that I use, you would end up with 286 words. So one tip I would have for you is to increase the text on your website so that you can put more keywords and phrases into it. The second thing I want to talk about is called backlinks. Now, backlinks are basically links to your site from other websites. And Google sees this as a trust thing, where a website allows you to put a link to your web page on there as they trust your site, so Google will trust you. And the more of those backlinks you can get, and the more relevant they are, because Google's all about relevance, they want to make sure that you're not getting a backlink from Pizza Hut, which has nothing to do with plumbing, and they want to make sure that you get it from maybe a plumbing services or plumbing parts or other plumbing related field back to your site or organization. So this is a tool we use, RS, which is something that helps me a lot analyze websites, but you guys can go to any free website on the internet and get your own backlinks, so that's no problem. You have 377 backlinks, and it's coming from 35 domains, and that is okay, but if you look at your competitors, they don't have as many, but they come from more referring domains, and probably the details here of where these backlinks are coming from are what drive a lot more traffic to their site and give them better numbers with this tool. So this probably has more to do with how many keywords they have put into their site, into all the text that they have. So it drives a lot more traffic. If you look at yours, you have some traffic, but not nearly as much as they, because they're ranking for more keywords than you are. So backlinks are important, and they are what gets you into this organic section down here. Okay, this is also a sought after page 1 ranking that most people don't get past when they're searching for Google. Most people don't get to page 2. They really get to the bottom of this, and they assume anybody who's not on page 1 is not a good business, and they just use that as a gauge, of quality rather than just popularity. So that is backlinks. Now, the third thing I wanted to talk about was citations, and this part of the Google search results is called the Google My Business area, and this is what citations will get you to. Citations are basically your name, address, and phone number listed on a directory on the internet, and as the more of those that you have, the more power Google will give to your listing and rank you more highly. And so they don't have to be links, they can just be mentions on blog posts, articles, or directories, and they will find their way into this listing if you have a lot of them. And so I would recommend increasing your citations versus your competitors. Again, that's easy to do. The last thing I wanted to mention is the ads, and the ads are up here, and these are paid, obviously. But what I will tell you, if you decide to go that route and you want to pay for ads, they do work. Sometimes people don't click them. Sometimes they get blocked by certain browsers. But at the end of the day, if you're going to do it, make sure that whatever term you want to be found for is in your ad a couple of times. And also make sure that your ad reads in a way that Google can tell is relevant to your site. Okay, so that's what I got for you today. I hope that was informative, and I tried to make it as short and to the point as possible. Let me give you a quick recap. Basically, more content and more keywords on your website would help you rank higher. Also, more backlinks would get you into that organic section right here at a higher ranking. And the citations, increasing the number of citations on your website would get you into this area. So you guys, thank you for taking the time to listen to this video. If you have any questions, my number is 561-945-6779, and I'll leave that on the email. You guys have a great day.